That's what it's all about right there. Oh. That's a long walk in there. Alrighty, people. Hunt number 1 of the regular season. It is, I don't know why I'm whispering. It's October 6th. And other than hunting Big Mac last year, covering the back door for Tanner, this is the spot I ended the year in, hunting Bowser, which hasn't shown up this year, but scenery looks a little different. We've got this plot now in clover, which looks absolutely insane, and we have a new target this year. It was a deer that genetically you probably wouldn't expect to do a whole lot. But we're in Iowa, so you can always underestimate a deer. And we've named him Big Randy. Big Randy he's a mainframe 10-pointer with matching inside, like in between his 2s and 3s. You know, daggers, like good daggers, so in lines. And Big Randy has been hitting this clover, this tree koi, a lot recently, like a lot. Not much in daylight, close to daylight in the evenings, but I think there was one time about 7:30 in the morning, about a week ago, he was here. But we're on the first push, or the first cold front to push for the regular season. It's, yesterday it was like 87 degrees. And today it's a high of probably 70, but then in the last hour of daylight it drops another 10 degrees. So from like 5:30 to 7, we're supposed to see about a 10-degree temp drop, which will be even better. And actually the weather is actually even nicer than it was saying it was supposed to be. We've actually got some clear skies. So yeah, first hunt of the year. We're in at 4:30. Pretty excited. I got Lucy, my boy, filming me. And I don't know, I like the way this spot looks. It turned out pretty good this year, so. So 712 hit, and Randy, I'll restart. As you can see, Randy came in the plot. First night of the year. When he came in, he milled around down there and then ended up cutting in the woods. And I could see him in the edge there. He's just standing there raking a tree and eating under acorns. And just stood there so long that we ran out of shoot light. Shoot light was at 712 tonight. 712 came and he was in the weeds, so I was like, well, if I'm gonna coyote bark the plot off, I better do it while he's not in the plot. So he was in the edge a little bit. I barked, cleared the field. Lucy and I left everything in the blind, and we're coming back tomorrow, which I said tomorrow was going to be the better hunt. I didn't say tonight was going to be a bad hunt, but tomorrow is probably going to be the night. So I'm hoping I didn't booger him up too much, but I mean, I've done it 50 times before. It usually doesn't affect him, so fingers crossed for us. Hey, we'll see what we can get into. We gotta get out of here now. Lucy's gotta pee. I'm calling it Randy is getting shot tomorrow, so headed home. Got some land stuff to do tomorrow. Might go get some Casey's. But other than that, not a bad first hunt for the year, so I think we'll get into them tomorrow. I'm pretty confident of that. As long as we didn't bugger them with the coyote, I think we're getting them tomorrow, so. We're looking at about 1:15. I had to run back over and go to a listing appointment, but I don't know if you can see that or not, but that sky, that stuff, clear blue. So, I mean, I don't want to go out on a limb and say it, but nobody's in the truck with me right now, but I think I'm killing this deer tonight. He was in there last night. Me and Lucy were there, and just came out like, gave us probably 10 or 15 minutes of shooting light left, and shooting light hit, and he was kind of off the edge of the plot, so I coyote barked and bumped what deer were in the field, assuming he just scooted in the edge with those deer, but I'm hoping I didn't booger him up too much. I don't think I did, and we got out of there pretty clean, so. Get ready to pick my dad up. He seemed pretty hot on wanting to go sit with me tonight, which that's always the dynamic duo. We kind of, I don't know, it's been 3 or 4 different times now where I've been hunting, and go sit with Dad one time, and it seems like we make it happen. So we're going to get the band back together for this year for the first time this year and see what we can't get into. But the air is right. Tristan's in the woods. Tanner's in the woods. I'm going to be in the woods. I don't know. I think you're going to see us on a blood trail tonight. I don't know where. I don't care for who. I hope everybody gets a deer, but I think we're going to be on some blood tonight. I think the first regular season arrow is getting shot. Wiping down the windows. Just got in the blind. Night 2 after Big Randy. And got the legend himself, Toby Stay, Mr. 400.
I've been reduced to window cleaner.
That's what happens when you shoot a 400-inch elk. Anyways, we're back in here. The deadly duo is together. So we're going to see if we can't get old Randall on the ground tonight. So, plenty early. Freaking weather is awesome, so if anything, we're going to just have a good hunt. Fired up. First really, really, really good hunt of the 2025 hunting season. And we're going to do it with really clean windows. Ready? Big Randy going down. What do you think, Luce? It's a great day. We saw Randy night number 1. Night number 2, which was last night, Dad sat with me and we passed that. I don't know, it was probably 145-inch 10-pointer. Really pretty deer though. 4-year-old. Did not see Randy, which it wasn't that I wasn't expecting it, because last night was too good of a night for him to come out. Like it added up too good. So anyways, tonight we're going back in, and it's like, so 2 days ago was the front pushed, and then
yesterday, like noonish, the front had pushed through and we were on the back side of it. But there's this day today is the full day after the front. And I don't know how to explain it, but it always seems like it's better than the day that the front blows through. Like, everybody's always so pumped up to hunt the day after the front. And it's really the second day after the front that's the best. So, and cameras have been hot today. Like, there was movement today all the way up till noon, which I haven't looked since then. But, I mean, deer were moving all day long, so, which they weren't yesterday. But we're going in for night 3. This is the last night we have the right wind, so. And then we have youth this weekend in Illinois, so we're gonna give it a shot here now and see what we can't get into.
It's always nice when you steal your dad's stuff, huh? Like this lovely whip here. This is all Toby stays. And that's what he gets for not hunting and leaving the keys in the golf cart. Now that the business talk is over. Lovely giant scrape right there. Don't worry, we're gonna drive a mile past it to go hunt. Anyways, like I was saying, make sure if you get the chance, you always steal your dad's stuff. That's my word of advice, so. Anyway, we're gonna drive all the way back in underneath of that tower back there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but maybe not that far, but I don't know. Moseying our way back there. It's like a Sunday drive, only it's a Tuesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, that's why it feels like a Sunday drive. Alright, we're in. This is no golf run. There's sweat coming out of places sweat shouldn't be coming out of right now. I just climbed in the blind. I yapped at the truck, whatever. I'll save you the yapping tonight. Basically night 3 after Big Randy. And we're back with Lucy. I sure hope he comes out tonight. Alright, people. We are rolling to hunt Big Randy. We got October 13th. This will be like the 4th hunt for him. Weather's not the greatest. We had a front blow through last night, which kind of flipped the wind around, so we do have a north, which for the setup, it looks weird because, like, when you guys are looking at it, you're like, oh, he's in a box blind. Well, when I'm in that field, most of the oaks around that are, you know, they're 10 to 30 foot tall, you know, like pin oak, swamp oak, scrub oak, basically. So you can't really hunt in there. But then on top of that, if I was going to hunt on an edge in a tree, I mean, the only wind I have to hunt safely is either blowing back in the, which there is no safe wind, but I'd have to sacrifice the block of timber that the deer's living in, or where all other deer come out of, or I got to blow it in a clover plot, and then obviously, why would you blow it in your food plot? So the blind's kind of the safest option. Plus, I'm like 750 yards back off the crop, and basically in the back of a CRP field. So I'm already kind of cutting it close, being where I'm at. So with that, I've got to kind of always be mindful of the situation I'm in, and it's kind of like how I hunted Migo. Like I know I'm going to kill the deer in this spot. Like that's a given. Enough time put in there. I mean, I'm going to kill him there. But I've just got to play it smart. I can't go in there and rush. I can't push him. I'd love to push into that block of timber and find a scrape or something, get in there and hunt the scrape. But at least right now, that's not the smartest thing to do. So I am going to play it safe. And I'm just going to hunt the box blind on the clover.
And if he comes down there, I'll shoot him. But the closer we get to the end of October, strategies might change a little bit. Might have to hop in the old saddle and do a couple hanging hunts. But for now, we're just playing it safe. Basically, I'm just hunting my odds. Every north wind I have, I just need to be there because it's the only wind I do have to hunt in. So we got a north today. We're headed in there to hunt today.
I see the colors clash and the bodies crash through the blood in my eyes. Feel the bones crack as I strike back and the pressure starts to rise.
Alrighty. I'm gonna check in for like the 50th time, it feels like. We're only the end of October. And Randy's running me ragged. So we're sitting at October 21st. We are headed back after Randy. Alright, we just got in the blind. And I was in the process of putting screws in my chair. And I turned around and looked out the window, and I'm not sure it was him, but it was a big deer. I think it was him. Cut across the back of the field and went in after the does that were out here in the plot when we got here that worked off. And we got in, and then 30 seconds later I turned around and look, and he's cutting across the back of the field and chasing the does. So we're in. It's the 21st, and he's been acting more and more crazy. So we're getting to that time of year where they start freaking out. So we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna get my chair put back together because last time I sat in it, it basically fell apart. So we're back again. 22nd. It's 4 o'clock. Saw Randy yesterday morning, or not yesterday morning, well, yes, yesterday morning, but saw Randy in the back of the field yesterday about 4 o'clock when we got in, and then he went all over the place. I mean, deer's literally here all day long, so it's just kind of a matter of time. And back in. The 23rd. Again, he was here last night, but this time he was there 30 or 40 minutes after we left, so hopefully he comes in earlier than that. That's about all I have to say. So. Alright. So, we are at Brock's. We are back in Iowa. And I didn't hunt last night. Randy was running around daylight everywhere. Didn't have the right wind. Then this morning, running around in daylight in front of the blind that I've been hunting, didn't have the right wind. So we went and got a box, a new box that's a little bit more scent tight, a little bit more, I call it deadly, but we're getting ready to do kind of a shock and awe. Dad's building a ladder right now. We brought a ladder stand, a hang on, and the new box. We're gonna hang the new box, and then we're gonna hang 2 rut sets if it comes to that. There's gonna be big deer in there come the rut anyways, but yeah, we're gonna get this box put up, and then tomorrow's the 26th, so basically 5 days of hammering this clover plot. We're gonna have a bunch of east. We're still gonna have good temperatures and weather, but we're just gonna have some weird east. So that's why we're bringing this box in. Already gonna be dicey hunting with an east, but I think with this box, we'll help our odds a little bit. So we get this up, get these stands up, add a couple of moultries here, and we're going to use the tractor to our advantage, leave that joker running, and just let them think it's farm work, and we'll see what we can come up with. But it's going to kind of be hectic, so I don't know how much video I'm going to get, but we're trying to knock it out and get out of here. All right, as you can hear, we're using the tractor for noise, but we're getting ready to put a stand right here in that oak. We've got a big scrape right in that opening, and there's another big scrape on the other side of it, and there's two over there. So this is kind of like the clover plot I've been hunting is right here. There's a big wood block this way, and a big, even bigger wood block this way. And what we're hunting right here is the pinch point of the two wood blocks connecting with all the buck sign you could want. So we're gonna get an XOP in that tree, and a moultrie hung on the scrape. And with the weather we got coming, I'd imagine I'm gonna be in this tree. So. Sneaking back out on the tractor. Got Pop in the buddy seat.
I had to do all the limb clearing, by the way.
That's exactly why I brought him. So the stand is up there in the scrape. Big opening with scrapes there. That's a big scrape with a moultrie on it. So we'll see. We might not even have to use it. Who knows? Maybe I just hung a good stand for the future. We're in a rush. I'm not taking this camera. We're trying to knock this out before it gets to literally prime time. So, but shout out moultrie, edge threes, going in on the hub scrape. All right, so obviously my goal is to sleep in the blind. I'm not going to be too fancy with it, but I've done it before, and I know that I get cold, and I know the floor is hard. So I'm going to try to get a sleeping pad, and I'm going to steal the heater bodysuit from Dad. Gotta get a pillow and a sleeping pad.
That what you got?
Look at that. And it's heat reflective. It's not very thick though. That'll be fine. That's nice and light.
How do you feel?
Feel that? Feel it? Yeah. Yeah. That works. I like that it's heat reflective. That should help. I'm not gonna worry about a sleeping bag because we've got like those, I think it's Arctic Shield. It's like it's like a IWOM. It's basically a sleeping bag, but you wear it like clothes. So I think this, we'll get a pillow, and then I think maybe just a snack, and we'll be good to go.
Gymnastic mat.
Dude, screw this thing. Comfort Complete. $3 pillow. The nice part is you can smash it down real nice. Like this, and shove it in a backpack. Alright. We got beef jerky at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Old Flair hooked us up.
Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. Let's get out of here. I'm walking in, carrying all kinds of stuff. Who knows if this is gonna even work, but it's gonna be fun. Today's the first day that I got here and was like, it feels like October. Like cool, gloomy. Leaves are really changing. CRP looks all burnt and awesome orange. So I decided to go camping. I'm in what I feel like is more of the game now. So it's 4:25. It's the 26th. I've had his pictures in this woodblock all day from the cameras I put up yesterday. Drove all down through there. He's all over the place. So we got a spike and a doe pushing each other around right here right now. I'm camping in the blind. I've already told you that, but I'm camping in the blind tonight. He was here this morning in the plot in daylight. He's been in the plot in daylight multiple times in the last 5 days. Sometimes multiple times a morning. So at this point, I think it's a time thing. And yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff set up. I just got the windows trimmed up so I can see. I'm in the new whitetail group blind. We did a little restructuring with the window systems here, and this is seeming deadly. So, with any luck tonight, Randall is gonna slip up and he's gonna get shellacked. I am having a sneaky suspicion, and maybe this isn't good to put out in the universe, but that he's gonna be out in that plot tonight, which is fine. Like, whatever. He's usually, if he's there, he's here at some point. So, but the picture in the bottom I had him, it looked like he went up the ridge over there and not this ridge here, which he could have just easily cut across to be out here. But I'm in. I'm gonna get the windows cleaned the rest of the way up, and yeah, it's getting serious, boys. It's getting serious this time of year.
Just some fucking grain. I guess you just lowered the aperture and the shutters.
Bobby, I'm telling you, it's my 72 compared to 90.
I didn't realize it was yesterday. And they're dying.
Alright, well, I'm laying on the ground now. That last 5 minutes was very, what do I say, very eventful. Freaking Randy came out down in front of the blind that I had been hunting this whole time, which the wind was wrong, so I wouldn't have been in there in the first place, honestly. I wouldn't have seen him. But Moultrie obviously got him. And he just cruised right across, up and over, and back into the CRP into the other woodblock. So I am now going to set up shop, get my little camping gear out, have myself some beef jerky dinner, and I'll see you guys when the birds start chirping tomorrow morning. So I don't think anybody killed anything tonight, but I'm at least gonna give myself a nice little. I don't know. I haven't been camping since I was like 8, so I'm gonna go camping. I'm gonna consider this camping. It's probably glamping, but either way, I'm gonna watch the Moultrie. Probably see all kinds of deer all over the plot I'm in. And hopefully in the morning Randy slips up. So till then, I'm gonna sleep on this nice wood floor. Alright, it's 6:30. I just crawled out of my sleeping bag. I'm gonna pack everything up and get ready on. I got about 30 minutes till daylight, so that was like almost 12 hours of sleep. I'm fired up about it. Oh my gosh, I did it. I just killed him. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, people. I slipped. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just killed him. 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 I shot him at freaking 18 yards. I just killed him. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I just freaking killed him, dude. Oh my god.
smoked him. What? Like 15 or 18 yards. He came out from the left, back from the right of way. Come in and bumped Doze. Freaking shot him right here, dude. I just left the camera wide because it's so dark, but I got it. Oh my gosh, dude, I freaking did it! Oh my gosh. Come on. It's too early for all these people, they're all asleep. That sleeping in the blind stuff is pretty fun. I basically went camping and then woke up and shot a big deer. That was like, that's what it's all about right there. I had my little like heater bodysuit on my little thermal sleeping bag. I had a 1 pound bag of beef jerky. Ate that for dinner last night. Had 2 Snickers bars. Thanks for Grandpa Squeak. Oh my gosh. I shot Migo, I think it was yesterday, 1 year ago. And I had a 2-pack of Snickers that day when I shot Migo. And I had a 2-pack of Snickers. That's crazy. I'm going to enjoy my energy drink while I wait on these guys, I'll tell you that much. This is a nice crispy one. Wish I had the other part of the Snickers, but I ate that last night because I got too hungry. So that's the blind I was in, the new one we hung. That's the blind he walked by last night. So I actually was sitting in the blind there. I sat there for probably an hour. Oh, I left my phone up there. I was sitting in the blind for probably an hour. Got the glass and I can actually see his antler down in the bottom. He's definitely down, so I'm gonna grab my phone real quick before I get out of here. Waiting on the boys is always fun. I unzipped it and I went, oh, I don't want to let this heat out. I went, grab me. Put my sleeves on. He's quiet.
You're real quiet for it, though.
You guys have your own language that you speak, and I don't have any idea what you're saying.
It's called pimp.
Pimp. P-I-M-P.
Pimp.
If you don't know, you do now.
It's called big buck slayer language. Ready for school. Me too. My arrow's actually up there. I watched the footage back and it like flipped out of it.
Do you want to go get it?
I don't know. There's freaking blood everywhere. Yeah, I was looking at it. Got him! Holy crap. Let's go. Let's go. That's a big one. Oh, you give me stiff. Oh, look at his mass. Yeah. Took it yesterday. Dang, I like shooting them and they don't run anywhere. Alright, I don't need this anymore, so if you want it back, take it. Otherwise, you're not gonna see it
Get that on film. I actually got something back that he borrowed.
pretty tight. That's a big antler.
They're both big antlers.
I'm freaking out for some reason. Now what?
Now you get off my farm so I can shoot one.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I told you I slept in the blind, right?
No.
Yeah, I slept in the blind.
I wondered, because I seen the story and I was like, in the morning? Like, when was the last time any of us went out in the morning?
I sat there. It got light. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, well, I've got all the bait here. There wasn't one buck. It was all does. There was like 15 does. And they were there was a group of them standing on the north end, and they were all like licking each other and just being weird. And then like somebody snapped their finger and they all went and turned and looked like back down the old plot part. And I'm like, man, they surely see something. I leaned around, look, I didn't see anything. Turned back this way to look at the deer that were on this end of the plot. And I looked back and I was like, oh, there he is. And he's walking out of the grass. I'm like, holy crap, here he comes. And I thought he was gonna cut up towards the ladder stand. And he got about halfway across the plot and then he jab stepped and turned and came right across the front of the blind. I shot him at like 15 yards. I did shoot him. That match right there.
Hey Tristan,
Hold on. Hold on.
do you remember when that deer was standing at 7 yards and you're like, you gotta shoot that deer?
Yes, I remember.
I was just telling that story.
That's why you gotta let the 150s walk, bud.
Yeah. What do you think he is? I mean, honestly, that's hard to tell.
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
going to be deceiving because of his mass.
His mass is so much.
I'm pretty confident he's upper 70s,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, the mass is gonna carry him.
Yeah, he's upper 70s.
Dude, he's got to have close to freaking 40 inches of mass. He's got to have 40 inches. I don't know what it takes to have 40 inches of mass, but he got 40 or 45 inches of mass probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Insane.
It takes 5, 5, 5, 5.
Five.
Yeah.
It takes all five.
All 5s.
Oh yeah, he's over 40 inches of mass. He's got 50
That's why I
inches
told
of
you.
mass.
Remember I told you?